All right, here goes. I am attempting to film my A5 planner flip. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna do a flip through of March because I now have a full month in my A5 freely noted by CoffeeMonsterzCo and have been wanting to share. So let's get into it. This is my A5 cover from Moterm in, I believe, Dusty Rose. I love it. It's so cute. I'm gonna try to make sure I keep this in range where you can see everything okay. And I figured I would share while I'm doing the flip through, which you're gonna see anyway, share how I've been using this planner, this notebook. I love this notebook. I was missing, I'm a B6 girly typically, but the Moleskine ended up being a really good size for me. And then I was thinking about the Hobonichi I found myself thinking about the Hobonichi Cousin quite a bit and missing the size, but the layout I did not miss. I don't like the page per day. I don't like my weeklies all in one spot. Monthlies in one spot are cool, but I think I prefer each month bundled together. So I thought I would try out the Freely Noted from CoffeeMonsterzCo, and I like the grid format. I thought that would give me a little bit of structure to help with making monthly spreads and weekly spreads, really with everything, just having that kind of grid to go by to kind of help me keep a little bit of structure, but also I have a lot of freedom in this notebook because it's all blank pages. There's no calendars in here, just a notebook. So here she is, and this is kind of getting the glare on the stickers, but I've gotten these stickers from all over the place, so I'm not even gonna begin to start talking about where I got them from because they have come from all over the place. And then I have some really cute ones on the back as well. Love coloring my notebook and stickers. And I did just order a clear cover from CoffeeMonsterzCo because I like to keep it all nice and cute looking. And so, which this helps having it in this cover, but sometimes I just want to have the notebook outside of the cover, and I like to have a clear cover on it if I can. And I was using a clear cover that I was using for my A5 Hobonichi Cousin, but it just wasn't, fitting quite as well as I would have liked and was really messing with my spine. So anyway, now I have that in place, so we're good to go. Okay, let me go ahead and flip on over to March, and I've gotten things covered up that I needed covered up. So that's good. I am always starting with a calendar for the month. This one is from CoffeeMonsterzCo. My one for April is from SM Plan. So I kind of flop between different monthly calendars, just kind of depending on which one I like. I get the freebies from SM Plans, and then I get the freebies from the CoffeeMonsterzCo group, and then also I'm a part of CoffeeMonsterzCo, I'm a part of their Facebook group as well, and so sometimes I might use those calendars. It just kind of depends on what I'm feeling. But this month I ended up going with the CoffeeMonsterzCo. Super cute. All right, and so after my monthly calendar that's already made, just the calendar, then I add in my period tracker. I've been using this faithfully for quite a while now, and this is a free printable from @GettingThisLifeTogether on Instagram. And so I use it to track my period, symptoms that I'm having, and how I'm feeling just kind of all throughout the month. It has been really helpful in tracking my period and the symptoms that I have, mood changes, be it related to my period, be it related to weather changes, seasonal changes. Yeah, I've often seen some patterns, and then the days where you see the red dot is how I went, the days that I'm in menses. And then there's also the moons on the outer side of the tracker, so you can fill those in, and I use an online moon phase tracker to fill those in. And what else? And then the way I kind of break this down is by morning, afternoon, night, roughly is how I do that. Okay, moving right along. Next, we have my regular calendar, my monthly calendar, where I keep track of appointments, birthdays, events, bills due. And I am also now tracking my vitamins because of some things that were going on. And I'm like, I need to get really serious about a consistent regimen with my vitamins and supplements. So I track those. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess, for that. And then I have like my to-dos off to the side. The kit that I used is from CoffeeMonsterzCo for this month, for the month of March. And then next is one of my favorite spreads of all. It is my memory calendar spread. I've been doing this for several months now, and like I said, it's one of my favorite spreads to do and something that I really do continue to keep up with. And I just kind of let myself have creative freedom with this. So you might see different colors, you might see markers, you might see Posca pens, you may see just plain ink some days. You may see stickers occasionally, you may see washi, but yeah, anything that I just let myself go free on here. Probably the only thing that consistently you might see eat from month to month for sure is if I finish any books, because that's always a highlight for me, or like a book I'm reading that I'm really, really loving. But usually it's if I finish one, and so you'll see like finish such and such, and then I'll usually have how many stars that I rated it. I finished 2 during the month of March. The Country of the Blind, so good. Care Work, so good. The Country of the Blind is by Andrew Leland. I always want to call him Patrick, and to this day I do not know why. That's been a thing for so long. And then Care Work is by Leah, I think their last name, Leah Lakshmi Pipesna. And they have one more last name, but I can't remember. I apologize. The subtitle is Dreaming Disability Justice. So full title, Care Work, Dreaming Disability Justice. Yeah, so favorite spread. I love, it's funny how when I first start off, I'm like, feeling a little iffy about it. And then once I'm done with the whole month, I'm like, oh my God, I love her. So, love seeing the end mark. And this is kind of like one of my favorite things to do. I usually end up doing my memory at the end of the night, and so whatever my memory is for the day, I usually put down at night, and that's kind of like one of my favorite check-in spots before journaling for the end of the night. Okay, now I'm just gonna go, because it's gonna get into my, oh, why do I not have a weekly there? I must have started in the middle of the week. Oh, March started on a Friday, so that's why I don't have a weekly starting off, but we'll get to my weekly, so you'll see that, and then you will see the way that it evolved by the end of the month. I do believe by the time I finish out the month, you'll see the way that evolved, how I was doing that. So I'm just gonna start flipping through, and I'll pause in those spots, but hope you guys enjoy. And here I go about to talk already. So you'll see stuff tipped in occasionally, letters from friends, envelopes that they have sent me that I loved. You'll probably see stuck in here, maybe even some cards. Here's an example of that from a friend. I tipped that in. And if you have any questions about any of the washi tape or any other like stickers or other things that you see, just drop me a comment below, because I'm not gonna comment on everything. Some of it I don't remember, but feel free to ask. If you have not watched Sort of, you need to get into it. One of my favorite shows of all time. I am sad that it is completed, it's done, but it is perfect and it gave me everything I needed and more. It didn't need any more, it was perfect. So freaking good. Acting, top notch. Storyline, top notch. Get into it if you haven't. That's all I gotta say. Okay, so here's a way that I was doing my weekly before, and this is a way that I actually still really like, and it's super simple, which I love because I'm all about functional, where I just list the days, going down, put in the appointments, to-dos, etc. here. And then I have a running task list off to the side where they're not date specific, So I just list those there, mark them off as I need to. If they're not marked off, then I know that needs to be just transferred to the next week, or it's no longer applicable. Please hold. My cat is scratching and trying to jump on my chair. Lonnie, you want to make an appearance? Lonnie, you want to come up here? Make an appearance? Come on. Now, because I'm letting him, of course he is not, because cat. But if I wasn't letting him, then he would be jumping up here. And look what we have here. Arguing with the cat is insane, but I be doing it. This, I think I saw this on the internet somewhere, but my homegirl actually wrote this down. And as you can see, it's like on a piece of paper. That is my cat. Actually, I'm gonna have to escort him out real quick so that I can finish in peace. He will have to make an introduction some other time, folks. And I've got some cat washing going on. Anyway, so there is how I was doing my weekly then. And then I go back into my dailies. And I have gotten pretty consistent with how I'm doing my dailies. Monday through Thursday. I work Monday through Thursdays. And so I do a timed, whatever you want to call this, off to the side. Actually, let me show you a better day where you can see the, okay, here we go. Mark a little time, literal timeline. Anyway, y'all know what I'm saying. Over here, and mark work, you know, maybe some other things that I've done that day if I feel like it. And then my daily to-dos go here. Same here. If they're finished, I check them off. If they're not, then that means they just go to the next day or whatever. Again, you see a beautiful envelope. This is my homegirl that sent me, where, you know, arguing with cats is insane, but I've been doing it. She's the one who sent me this, and this beautiful card that, yeah, and even the inside of this envelope was really cool. It's got some New Orleans history in it. And so I hung on to it. And then she sent me this card to my partner in Revolution. I loved it so much. She always sends me the cutest and the coolest and most thoughtful, heartfelt, just good things. I just want to, I probably do just keep everything she gives me. I think I share and gift some of this stuff that, you know, I may pass along some stuff, but there's so much she shares that I just hang on to, especially like my cards and envelopes from her. She sent me this one as well, which I saw on the internet too. The purest form of love is consideration. And I had some meditations on that, very personal stuff, so I covered it up. And I did this not necessarily because I knew I was going to be recording, but sometimes just when I do write really personal things, I like to just add a little cover to kind of cover it up. And I love incorporating vellum into my journaling, so that's that. My niece was, she played in 9 to 5 at her university, and it was so good. It was very long, but it was so good, and she was phenomenal. The entire cast did great. It was so good. I would have liked to have seen it again if it wasn't so long, but it was great. I'm glad to have something to remember that by. And there she is in her outfit for the show. That was afterward. I didn't get any pictures, unfortunately, but my sister did and sent me one of my niece. And then I just have this little Black Girls in Flight, which is basically just like Black girls that I'm loving right now and that are just amazing and that I just want to remember and have a mark of them in my journal. And there's my girl Camila Cardosa after she popped that 3. Woo! When they were playing at Tennessee. Oh my God, that was insane. Oh my God. And Juju, I have grown to adore Juju. I just recently started watching her, and she is just, I will fight y'all over Juju. Okay, bye. I'm about to add, is it Azia from North Carolina State? She is so precious. And I'm growing to be obsessed with her. And I definitely got a picture of her to put in here. And then I have another picture of Camila Cardosa and Raven Johnson hugging that I want to add in here. But yeah, I think Azia is her name. I don't remember her last name, but she is just so precious. And she's a hell of a player for North Carolina State. You'll see I was still doing the same weekly there. Okay, so here's an example of the way I've been doing my weeklies now. I do not remember who I saw doing this, but I am certain that there was some YouTube person or Instagram person that has been doing some weeklies like this, and probably several of you all, but somebody I saw doing it and I was like, oof, I love that. And so I started doing it. Weekly overview here of week to-dos for the week, and then day specific appointments and tasks, holidays or other important things will be listed in the respective box, and then it jumps right back into my dailies. And I don't know if I mentioned on my daily, I think I did, about day specific tasks going above when I start journaling. I've been loving using more washi tape. That's been really fun. I've been using more lately than I think I have in a while, and I'm really liking that. I like the way it kind of gives almost like a header or a footer or both. I'd be accidentally skipping pages, and that's fine, because I'm sure I'm gonna come back and doodle something or add something or whatever. Blank pages ain't a thing in the planning journaling world. One of my favorite spreads, hands down. I don't know how this came out so perfect, but it is perfect. I love it so much. I have this one and one other that are my absolute faves. I don't know if the other one is in March or April, but this is one of my faves. Something about the two washi tapes, the color scheme, I don't know, it's just perfect. And I will say both of these washi tapes are from Planner Monkey Co., the GOAT. And I included this beautiful quote at the end. I think I had recently finished reading Care Work, Dreaming Disability Justice. There we go. Leah Lakshmi Pipesna Samarasinha. No institutions exist to help us survive. We survive because of each other. Word. Oh, another blank page. Whoops. And then another weekly spread. I've also been loving putting some stickers on my weekly spreads here and there. It's been super cute. I'm loving these weeklies so much. I feel like TheoryofLauren is who I really saw recently doing this, that I snatched it from. I be watching a lot of her stuff. But again, I'm sure it's several people, but I feel like she was probably like the most recent that I was like, you know what? I want to do that. I be including all kind of stuff. This was attached to a crochet sleeve that I bought from LMK Cuties on Etsy. She's on Instagram as well. And she added some changes at request. She was so kind about it so that it would fit my Kobo Libra, and I love it so much. So I stuck that in here. Okay, here's the other favorite spread. Oh my God, I'm obsessed with it. And I know that a part of it is because of this beautiful washi tape, which this is from the CoffeeMonsterzCo. Oh, I love this washi so much. And I don't know if you can see the foiling on there. Oh, so pretty. The other one that I said I love too, it has foiling on it on this one. Not the other, but this one. I don't know if you can see it. But anyway. So when I look at this, I just get happy. And don't let me be out in like somewhere where it's really sunny, the windows open, and you can just really see it shining. Oh, so cute. Okay. And that wraps up my March flip through. I hope you guys liked it. Accidentally used the wrong color this day, but it's all good. I had started off using this color, and then I started using this like really light gray, which I really like. I've switched it up here and there, and then I accidentally did that color, which is fine, but I'm back to my gray. And then next we're getting into April, and I hope to do a flip through of that also. I hope that you guys enjoyed this flip through. Again, if you have any questions about my flip through, supplies that I use, stickers, washi tape, anything, feel free to let me know. Drop me a comment. you have any questions or comments, yeah, or even if you have any other questions about how I'm feeling about the notebook, which again, I can't say it enough that I love it. Thank you for watching. Bye.